Afternoon guys, hope everyone's doing well. Today we have my 6 month unboxing and check of Cuban cigars. Every 6 months I take out what's in my humidor, both singles and the boxes, to inspect them for any issues, that being mould, dryness, or the worst case scenario, cigar beetles. And today we have one of my, I'd say arguably my favourite cigar, which is the Mundo Choix. This is a Hermoso number 4 size, so it's pretty much a classic Robusto in length, but instead of it being a 50 ring gauge, it is a 48. And I believe another Vitola is the San Luis Rey Regios, is the same size. But here we have, you can see Mundo. You can see this wasn't purchased in the UK. This was purchased while I was in Amsterdam, as you can see, for the price of 262 euros, which is pretty amazing. In fact, I think accounting for the new pricing lists, a box of these in the UK, which you can't find unfortunately. This cigar is extremely hard to find. I've found the last 3 or 4 years, but you're talking, if not over, close to £600 a box, so huge saving. But yeah, so let's get this cracked. For those of you who don't know, El Rey de Mundo used to be the premier brand for Cuba. It was El Rey de Mundo in Spanish, is actually translated into King of the World, and it was known as kind of the King's cigar. It was the top brand. They had a massive range of cigars from all different sizes, some really fantastic sticks. Unfortunately now they're much less known. There's only 2 sizes left in the range. This is one, the Choix Supreme, and then the Demi-Tasse, which is a very short, small cigar, which is unfortunate because to me the flavours and the kind of the nuances of the brand are fantastic. And like I said, this is arguably probably my favourite cigar. You can see the Habanos certificate and instructions, if you call it. If you put it in your palm of the hand, you see it should curl up, and there's some talks that this shows the authenticity of your cigars, but I'd say 95% of the cigars I buy are from reputable shops, if not La Casa de Habanos themselves, as typically La Casa de Habanos get the best stock out of everyone. So, pull this back. It's the best sight seeing a nice box of cigars. As you can see, the colour of these are fantastic. I remember when I first got this box, sometimes the wrapper's a bit more claro, but these are nice, dark and oily. If you can feel a nice oil to them, nice sheen. Take one out, or 2. I also love their band. The El Rey de Mundo band is really classic, vibrant, clean. These cigars are slightly box pressed, only for the purpose that most Cuban cigars that are not in cabinets, and then just the classic dress boxes, are jammed in to where they give a slight box press to them. This cigar, interestingly enough, was produced in a cabinet of 50, which I believe was discontinued, I believe 10 years or so back, which I could only imagine these in a cabinet of 50 would have been truly sublime. But yeah, just the aroma of these are fantastic. Truly one of my all-time favourites. Although unfortunately, like I said, very hard to get hands on, to where I'm inclined to not smoke anything from this box until either I've got a second box, or I've got at least a good number of singles. Just because, although I would hope they would never discontinue this cigar, over the last couple of years, the production of them have dropped dramatically, to where once they're in stock, they're out of stock extremely quickly, because typically most shops only have a few boxes of them. They're not produced in the quantities that they used to be, which is again a real shame, because to me, flavor profile and just overall taste and appearance and quality of the sticks are fantastic. So yeah, there we have it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. By the looks of it, nice and clean, no issues. I will check the bottom layer too, but I don't want to do that on camera, because typically I end up dropping half the box. But yeah, like I said, box 25, look fantastic, nice and oily, great sheen, great colour. And I think this being a March of 20 box, ideally go try and age these for another 2 or 3 years. If I can get to 5 years on this before smoking one, I think that would really let the cigar open up and develop to something really special. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. A little insight into El Rey de Mundo, this cigar in particular, and my kind of 6-month rotation of inspecting my Cuban cigars. That being said, catch you guys next one. Cheers.